To me, learning and joy are sort of two sides of the same coin. And so creating opportunities for people to learn safely, learn joyfully in their day-to-day, I think is a really powerful way that learning and development leaders can actually start to filter joy through an organization. What's interesting is that we used to think about one of the key neurotransmitters involved in the experience of joy, dopamine, and we used to think about that as a pleasure chemical. And I think it's now becoming clear that in fact it is a learning chemical, that it helps take experiences and store them into memory, and that this sort of reward loop that dopamine is part of is a critical part of how we learn new information. One of the things about the modern work environment is that it's often very gray or beige, stripped of color, and I think it was designed that way to prevent distractions. But what we now know is that a sensorially enriched environment actually increases productivity. So studies have been done that show that when people are placed in lean work environments, these are environments that have no sensorial stimulation, and then there are other workers placed in an enriched environment that has things like art and plants and color and all of these sort of more vibrant sensations, people are 15% more productive in the enriched work environment. So I think it's about sort of rethinking what we think of as distractions and actually starting to create a more sensorially enlivening environment. One thing that's really important when trying to increase the joy in an organization is modeling the behavior, making it safe, because I think the reason that we often find less joy in the workplace is because people hold themselves back. We've been taught that we're supposed to be serious in the workplace. But what leaders can do is actually make it safe, take the risk out of expressing joy, out of being playful. That's one of the most important ways that managers can actually start to create a culture of joy in their organizations.